guys, welcome back to the vlog. If you are new here, welcome to Everyday Comfort. I have been on a health journey within this last year, losing 32 pounds. I've also lowered my A1C and normalized my thyroid. I've done that by way of sourdough, hydroponics, growing my own vegetables, and making pantry staples in different mixes and what have you that are clean ingredients that I know was being put into it. So it's a healthier approach. Kind of going from that processed foods kitchen to a traditional foods kitchen. So if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me on this journey. So today is day 2 of Vlogmas. And I have to say, yesterday, marshmallows has to be my favorite recipe to date. That was so cool to make. It was my first time making it and they are delicious. And what I did not mention, you can also use them in like s'mores, anything you use marshmallows for. Rice Krispie treats, anything. It's great. So in piggybacking off of yesterday's video where we made marshmallows, today we're going to make our own hot cocoa mix. Again, this is something that can be a pantry staple, but also can be a gift to a friend, coworker, what have you. So we're going to start by adding 2 cups of dry milk. Now, if you use non-fat milk, the shelf life of this mix will last longer than if you use full fat milk powder, but that's up to you. In this recipe today, we're going to use this non-fat dry milk. And the shelf life is about 2 years on this mix. It's not going to last 2 years. We know that. But, I mean, you know, potentially it could last 2 years in your pantry. So let me dry this off a little bit. Rinsed it out. Okay, we have our scoop here. This is easier to get this out. I will link below the ingredients that I got off of Amazon to make this. But you don't necessarily have to buy it on Amazon like I did. If you have places near you that carry these ingredients in store, by all means, take advantage of it as long as it, you don't have to break the bank. All right, so we have 1 cup here. I'm putting it in this first because we're going to whisk it all together very well before I incorporate it in our jar. Okay, so we have 2 cups of that. We need to get in 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. Whew. All right. So this is just some organic cocoa powder that I have here. If you have Hershey's in your home, if you have, just as long as it's unsweetened cocoa. Okay. All right, and then we need 2 teaspoons of arrowroot powder. If you will remember, I mentioned that arrowroot powder serves as a thickening, non-caking agent like cornstarch, but this is a healthier option. Now, what is the measurement on this? You know, I think I'll use my spoons instead. So we need 2 teaspoons of arrowroot powder. Okay. And for the sweetener for this recipe, I am going to use Sucanat. Sucanat stands for sugarcane natural. This is organic sugarcane, and it's basically dried cane juice that came in the process of making the sugar. So for this, we need 2 cups of the sweetener. Now, what I'm going to do, which I recommend you guys do, in some of the cocoa mixes that you see out there, they'll suggest that you use powdered sugar because it mixes better within the mix to evenly disperse and you get the sweetener, you know, in your cocoa mix. What I'm going to do is add the 2 cups of Sucanat to my Ninja and blend it down to powdered form and then add it into our mix. Okay, so measure that out. Now, Sucanat is an unrefined version of sugar because of, like I said, it's just the dried sugar cane syrup after the whole process of sugar has been done, for lack of a better word. And it gives more of a molasses-like flavor. So, now, if you have a blender, you can use a blender. Food processor, you can try that too, just as long as you can get it pretty fine. Oh, geez. Hey, take my time. Take my time with that so I don't get a blowback here. Okay. Whew. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys what this Sucanat looks like. Now you see the granules and everything here, correct? In blending this down, it has become a powder. Okay. So now we're going to add these 2 cups in here. It blended exceptionally well. Get all of this out of here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let me put this to the side. Get this mess out of here. All right, so the last thing I need is 1/8 of a teaspoon. 1/8 of a teaspoon. Ah, I have it. 1/8 of a teaspoon of sea salt. Whoa, excuse me. Oh, Let's see if we can get out just an eighth. All right. So now we have that. We can just take our time and combine. I did say I was going to whisk it, didn't I? Let me get a whisk. There we go. Get everything nice and incorporated. And this is a wonderful gift to combine with the marshmallows that we made yesterday. Your friends and family will love you. Trust me. Okay. So I think this looks all well mixed. For the most part, I think it is. And we are ready to add this into our jar. Okay, so we have this fairly well incorporated. And what I'm going to do now is scoop it into my jar. Hopefully, this is a perfect fit. You can put a fourth of a cup of this mixture into those little short jam jars, and then maybe add like a little container of your marshmallows with your jars for your gift. Also, you could use 8-ounce mason jars and just fill those up and gift it. Totally up to you. And then when you tie the ribbon and stuff around it, just print off like a little instruction how to make it, you know, for them to put it together. It's something very thoughtful, very cost effective, and something that you know there's no, you know, weird ingredients in it. It's really a gift of love to your family and friends. And it has chocolate. So there's that. All right, let's see. I was a little nervous that I might have too much of this mix. Beautiful. There you have it, friends. Homemade hot cocoa mix. And again, you can do your, well, if you based it on me, I do black and white for Christmas. So tying it with your ribbon and your twine, or you can get some special, like there's black and white twine, red and white twine, red ribbons, you know, green, whatever suits your fancy. And you can put in a tag on the side, maybe the ingredients, the recipe to how to make a cup of hot cocoa. For me, what I'm going to do, I have here some warm milk, and I've got my little mug here and my spoon, and I am going to fix up a cup for myself right now. One more thing. Can't have hot cocoa without marshmallows, especially homemade. All right, so I have my warm milk in my mug. I am going to use, I think, 1/4 of a cup of this mix. Let's see how I can do this, because this is going to take, try not to make a mess here. So it's 1/4 of a cup of mix to about 8 ounces of either hot water or hot milk. Okay. And having that powdered milk in there adds a extra level of creaminess to our hot cocoa. I don't know how much you guys can see this as I'm stirring it. You see? Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay. Oh, it smells so good too. All right, and now I'm going to add this one. Might be a little too big. I might have to here we go. I gotta be small enough to put in my mug because my mug is a little small. And that's just going to add some more creaminess besides the health properties. Could you imagine? They do have a recipe for bone broth hot cocoa. Could you imagine hot cocoa, all that gut friendliness in one hot drink? Can you imagine? So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you try to make it, as I always, that's always my wish, that you will try to make it and you'll actually like it. I'm going to take me a little. This is really creamy, you guys. Oh, wow. That's yummy. My little marshmallow is just dissolving. It tastes just as good as adding a pack of hot cocoa in here. It's not overly sweet with the 2 cups of sugar we put in. Sorry about the slurping, but yeah, that's yummy. So please try it if you will. Let me know. And thank you again for watching day 2 of Vlogmas. Hope you enjoyed. Happy holidays to you and yours. I'll see you next time.